Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first game of our quadruple header. This is the Philly Face-Off presented by BixtarSports. My name is Joey Glenn, and we're here at the Peekskill basketball venue in Berlin, New Jersey. We're about 15 miles east of Philadelphia. As this is the Philly Face-Off, our first matchup today is going to be between Stars Elite of Pennsylvania and the Chantilly Elite of Virginia. So we're about a few minutes away from tip-off. As we said again, this is our first of 4 matchups today that we will be live streaming, presented by BixtarSports. And please share to all friends, family, college recruiters, PhillyFaceOffLive.com to catch this live stream, as well as the rest that we have today. And we're also going to have 4 more games tomorrow. So this is a big weekend to see high school recruits, the future college NCAA players, and perhaps even further than that. We're lucky to be inside today. It is a very rainy day outside, very stormy, very dark, so we're lucky we're not playing this in the playground. We're fortunate that basketball is an indoor event. So we're about a minute and a half so from tip-off, and we will have all the coverage for you. We'll be right back with more. About a minute away now from tip-off as the players from both squads are finishing their warm-ups. Chantilly Elite wearing their black uniforms with the purple trimming and white numbers. Chantilly arced across the top, and the Elite arced at the bottom with the numbers in between. The Stars Elite of Pennsylvania wearing their red uniforms with white trimming on the sides with their white numbers, and Stars Elite written across center. We'll get you the starting lineups in just a moment as the players are taking the court now. And again, my name is Joey Glenn. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play today, as this is the Philly Face-Off presented by BixtarSports here on PhillyFaceOffLive.com. And here are the starters for the Chantilly Elite Showcase from Virginia. Number 14 is Reagan Moore. Number 15, Melanie George. Number 32, Brenna Haley. Number 33, Megan O'Brien. And number 3, Sam McNaughton. For Stars Elite, number 34, Bayshana Clark. Number 12, Maisha Jackson. Number 21, you get number 21. The tip-off is about to start, and we are underway, the first of our 4, and immediately a shot up right away, missed off to the side. Chantilly, that is Melanie George with the rebound, her first of the game. Facing off, pass to the right side, one-on-one. Moving to her left. O'Brien, back to George. George looking for help. That goes back to O'Brien. Haley, over down to McNaughton, pass again to the left. A lot of passing here. This is for 3. George, shot is off. A lot of passing in that first possession. The first pass going down to Burnett in the corner. Wide open shot for 3. It's over. Shot. And Chantilly Elite now with the rebound. We've had now 3 shots in the opening of this game. All 3 misses. Pass to the left. That is O'Brien looking for 3. Now pass on the inside in the paint off the glass. No good. And a steal right there, right after the rebound. And Stars Elite getting it right back. Maisha Jackson, the recovery. Deep pass into the corner. Now into the paint. Off the rim. Tip no good. Still waiting for our first score of the game. As Elite tries to make the transition. Another shot up, just off the rim. Rebound is good in the paint. Brenna Haley with our first points of the game, 2-0. 14:35 remaining in the first period, and we have a foul right away on the pass. Foul is going to be on number 24, Whitney Garnett, as the pass, fighting for the pass there, inbounding Kayla Braxton Young, and the pass goes to Kayla Burnett. Stars Elite looking for their first points of the game. Passing on the left, a deep 3 off the front of the rim as Braxton Young tried to make that. We have a traveling call here on the transition. And our first turnover possession as it's going to go back to Stars Elite, inbounding. Over to the left side, back behind the backcourt is Braxton Young. Pass over to the right side. A lot of sharing the ball in this game and going in transition. Nice. Brax has Burnett with the first points of the game for Stars Elite. We're tied at 2. Both teams with the name Elite, as I will have to make sure to specify which Elite we're talking. Right now we're talking about Chantilly Elite. Pass by George into the corner, air ball overshot by Garnett. Now Elite, Stars Elite looking to take their first lead of the game. Shot is up and the shot is good. Kayla Braxton Young, 4-2. And now Chantilly with their first deficit of the game, although very early, 13 minutes remaining in our first period. There'll be 2 periods in the game with a halftime and a 8-minute warning in the second period. George moving in, passes over to Garnett. Garnett, this one goes back to George. George with the pump fake and a travel call on Melanie George. As George would have had a very good look had there been no call. 12:30. For those joining us also, the clock is a running clock. There will be no pauses. It is a running clock, the only stoppage being halftime and the 8-minute warning in our second period. Pass out of play, and that's going over to the secondary court. There is a second game going on the far side. And no interference there as we'll be able to continue play. As Chantilly inbounding McNaughton. McNaughton playing point guard, looking for a play to set up. And now aggressive defense by Stars Elite. Now O'Brien looking for one at the foul line. No good. It was a good look. And now we have a jump ball as Chantilly was very aggressive there on the rebound. Ashley Martin getting involved there, and it's actually going to go to Chantilly Elite looking to inbound. Open look from the corner. It's good for 3, and it's in. Sam McNaughton with the 3-pointer. That is our first 3-pointer of the game by both teams. And Stars Elite now looking to respond with one of their own, but a blocked shot right in there by Megan O'Brien. No call, and a desperation heave up there. Megan O'Brien now with the rebound. O'Brien with a block, a rebound, both in that possession. And Chantilly looks to continue with the momentum they've built now. A 3-pointer block as Kayla Braxton Young tried to put her right back up. And that foul on O'Brien. Our first shots from the line. Kayla Braxton Young will be going 10:30 and counting in the first period. 5-4 Chantilly, tied up at 5 now. And substitutions coming in now for the Stars Elite. Brianne Moxley coming in, as well as Kendra McPeak. Stepping out Kayla Burnett and Bayshana Clark. And no, Bayshana Clark is going to stay in. There's some miscommunication there. Braxton Young going to try to put the Stars Elite on top. Shot is up, shot is good. As we now have another substitution coming in now, perhaps only one at a time. Kazia Ross now coming in for Stars Elite. Chantilly with Moore and Martin now on the floor, as well as their starters McNaughton, George, and O'Brien. O'Brien getting double team. George, that is 2. Her foot's on the line, gets her own rebound and makes it. Impressive shot as she had about 3 or 4 of the Star Elites in her face, and shaken up on the play is Kazia Ross trying to step it off, and she is going to tough it out. Looks like she is good to go. She moving with the ball in transition. The corner, ooh, blocked right at the point of the pass. Ashley Martin. And O'Brien reaches out. It's going to be a reaching foul as she reached over trying to deflect the pass to Clark. 7-6 Chantilly, approaching 9 minutes, and we actually have a pause on the clock, and seeing this is due to an injury clock now running. Stars Elite looking to inbound from Shauna Clark, and she finds a way to put it off the glass and good. And here's a steal and a shot right off of the turnover. Maisha Jackson with a steal. 10-7 now, Stars Elite, a 3-point game. George crowded by everybody. It's basically her versus the world. And we have a foul call. And the ball is going to stay with Chantilly. Megan O'Brien is going to inbound. O'Brien so far playing every minute of the game. Deep pass, McNaughton. McNaughton off to the side. This is a shot for 3, and the shot is good. That is Reagan Moore. And we are tied up at 10, approaching the 8-minute mark in the first of our 4 broadcasts today here from the Peak Skills basketball venue here in Berlin, New Jersey. Pass going to the outside. Stars Elite looking to respond. Shot is up with 2 defenders. No good. That shot was McPeak. And now we got a ball on the ground. Jump ball. This should be staying with Stars Elite, and it will. Stars Elite head coach is Ryan Gardner, for Chantilly head coach Tom Watson, and assistant coach Pamela Clark here today. And we have another substitution coming in. Stepping out is Clark. Entering the game, Braxton Young again. As we continue play, Kazia Ross looking to do it herself. And, ooh, right off the rim. Had it, and with 3 defenders. Another jump ball, but it's going to go the other way. There were 3 defenders on Kendra McPeak, and she had a surrender. She did not have a pass. She did not have a clean look at a shot. And McNaughton starting out. McNaughton O'Brien both playing every minute of the game so far. And Michelle Chambers now getting involved. And, man, dangerous pass there, but McNaughton is able to get it over to the corner. This shot is up, and it's short. That shot was just short, but the transition now by Stars Elite up, no good. Rebounded again by Chantilly. That's McNaughton once more. McNaughton into the corner now to O'Brien. O'Brien over to Chambers. Our shot was blocked. That's a great block there, Brianne Moxley, pardon me. Now trying to transition. That shot is a little too hard off the glass. And McNaughton now with the ball, getting double teamed in the corner. Very aggressive defensive coverage by the Stars Elite. Passes it out, and we have a stoppage of play. And waiting for the call there. Timeout was called by Chantilly. Score is tied at 10. We have the pause on the clock, 6:09 remaining. And again, this is the Philly Face-Off Live presented by BixtarSports, and Beast Builders girls basketball camps being held August 25th to 26th this year, 2018. Visit beastbuilderscamp.com. Coming up in September will be the She Hoops Showcase, the invitation showcase. Girls from grades 6 to 11 being held at the Life Center Academy here in the Garden State. That is September 8th. As we approaching close to the return of play. That was the first time out of this morning's game. If you were up watching the royal wedding, you may be seeing some more future queens of basketball here today. It's only the beginning. Double teamed, and that's going to work as that's a steal in transition. Oh, tripped and down. That is number 21. We did not have 21 on the roster. We apologize. We will get her name shortly. But it is a turnover as the ball slipped out. That was not a foul. Oh, that is a great steal. Stonewalled right there. Kendra McPeak trying to do it on her own. And she is fouled by Sam McNaughton, who once again has been playing every minute of this game so far. Great defense by McPeak, who just intercepted that. There will not be, it's not a shooting foul. Inbound, right back. Shot is up and just short. Oh, man. Strong, aggressive defense once again. It was Kendra McPeak versus the world, and she did get the shot up, did draw the foul. With 3 defenders on her, that is very likely to happen. First shot up by McPeak is short off to the left. We're at the 4:50, the running clock. Bayshana Clark coming in for Kazia Ross for the Stars Elite. Not a lot of substituting for Chantilly, as 2 players have played every minute, and that shot is good. Stars Elite taking the 11-10 lead. McNaughton receiving the inbound. Let's see how Stars Elite will respond defensively. McNaughton looking for a play, going inside. She has a look, shot for 3. That's good if it's in. It's in. 3-pointer to take a 13-11 lead. Sam McNaughton giving Chantilly back the lead. And here's a deep 3, and it's just short. Kendra McPeak from way downtown. And Chantilly can look to take a 2-possession lead with a field goal. 1 possession if it's a 2-pointer, if you want to be technical. 4-point play possibility. In the corner, a look there. Pass inside O'Brien, getting all the way here back to the half-court line. Now an open look from the left side. Nice, nothing but net right there. Allie Johnson. And Chantilly with a 15-11 lead. Still technically a 1-possession game, as now they can truly take a 2-possession lead with the steal. O'Brien. Short pass off to left to Chambers. Back to Allie Johnson. O'Brien. Tough shot. Covered by Stars Elite, looking to transition, trying to cut into this 4-point deficit. Not a high-scoring game thus far. That one is just off. Couldn't make up its mind to the very last second that it was not going to go in. And Chantilly, again, looking for that true 2-possession lead as we're getting close to our halftime intermission. O'Brien on Clark. Foul on the shot. It was short. And the foul is going to be on Bayshana Clark, and that is a shooting foul. Megan O'Brien is going to go to the line. Give a chance for everyone to catch their breath, as both teams very aggressive on their defensive coverage in this one, and the first shot is good by O'Brien. 16-11, 2 minutes remaining. Melanie George is going to come back in for Chantilly, along with Whitney Garnett. Melanie George started in this game for Chantilly. 16-11, under 2 minutes to go now. Shot is up, shot is good by Chantilly. 17-11 in favor of the Chantilly Elite Showcase out of Virginia. Stars Elite Burnett with the ball. Maisha Jackson dumps it off back to Burnett. Back to Jackson again. Oh, into the corner now. This one is up and rattles off both sides of the rim. McNaughton all over it. McNaughton's everywhere today. Over to Melanie George. George, that is called a 3 and is just short. Her foot might have been on the line. The officials did call it a 3. It is a moot point as the shot is off the back rim and out of play. As we are approaching 1 minute left in regulation in this running clock game. Shot is up. No call there, as the air ball by Martin. Oh. And Star Elite struggling now. Now transition. Fast break is going to slow down. It'll be Shauna Clark over that. Apologies, Maisha Jackson with a great save as well to keep the ball in play. However, it will go in favor of Michelle Chambers. Pardon me, Brenna Haley, number 32. I was looking at 12, my apologies. 19-11, as now we have a stoppage in the clock. As we got to tie our shoes, that is important. That is worth stoppage of play. Bayshana Clark is good, taking up space in the paint, drawing a lot of defensive attention. trying to get a final shot off here. That is up. Oh, that was close. And there will not be enough time to get a desperation final shot in this half. 19-13 is our score here at the halfway point in favor of the Chantilly Elite Showcase out of Virginia. This is the Star Elites out of Pennsylvania. This will be a short intermission. We'll continue covering during this time. If you're a high school athlete, you want to get your name out there. You want to bring the attention to college recruiters, get yourself that big scholarship you're looking for. With Brand Your Athlete, now check this out, Brand Your Athlete, you can make yourself an official looking website and put up everything from your upcoming schedule, contact information for your coaches, archive footage from previous games. It is the best way to get your name out there as a prospective collegiate athlete. Visit brandyourathlete.com to check out what you can do. You can also contact us at 570-217-7615. That's 570-217-7615. And I did check out the websites that you can make, and hey, they're pretty gosh darn cool. I wish I was in high school and played a sport. I would definitely take advantage of that. Good, clean looking sites too. You want to look the part. That's how we live our lives. And Brand Your Athlete, we create it. We're the ones that do it. You just got to sit back. Well, not sit back. You got to play the game. Joey Glenn here. Games today in a very short halftime intermission, as I believe it's only 2 minutes, and hey, we're already get back. We're already to go back, so you didn't even have time to get any popcorn. And we're back now. Now, team switching sides is now Chantilly is going from left to right. Stars Elite will be going from right to left. Melanie George passed the left side to Reagan Moore. Moore dumps it off to Megan O'Brien. O'Brien to the right side to McNaughton. O'Brien and McNaughton, their only rest so far, that short intermission. Melanie George, one-on-one, crossover, left side. Out to Haley. Haley looking for help. Megan O'Brien in the center. 2-3 defenders on here. That's a loose ball, and they're going to call it a travel. Loose ball, looked like it was deflected from here. Officials up close calling it a travel as we have to recover the ball now from the secondary court. And inbound, here's the first offensive possession for the Stars Elite in the second half. 15 minutes in this running clock. A stoppage of play at 8 minutes. Shot is no good. Coming back the other way, Stars Elite looking to cut into this two-possession lead. 19-13, they're down. There's a shot from three. It is off to the corner of the rim, and Moore recovers it until stolen here. Here comes Bayshana Clark. Oh, that was so close, but puts it right back up. And it's a 19-15 game still in favor of the Chantilly Elite. This is game one of our coverage of the Philly Face-Off, brought to you by BixtarSports. This is Joey Glenn here, bringing you all the action. And this one is up. Ooh, nice touch off the glass. Megan O'Brien earning her minutes today. On a quick transition. And again, Chantilly all over the glass today. And perhaps trying to slow down the game a little bit, try to eat into the clock. No reason to rush right now. Brenna Haley's shot is up, is short. Quick transition here, fast break, shot up on. Maisha Jackson just missed it. And Chantilly taking it back now. Foul there, shooting foul. And it is a foul called on the Chantilly Elite. Ryan Garner, the head coach of the Stars Elite, also the director of the Philly Face-Off. A great event here at the Peak Skills basketball court here in Berlin, New Jersey. We're about 15 miles east of Center City, Philadelphia, as that first shot is good. 12:30 remaining. Teams from all over the country coming out here. And no, it's not Berlin, Germany. Both shots are good, 21-17, and timeout call on the floor. Nope. Heard a buzzer. That could be possibly from our court down on the far right. Great venue here, 2 large courts. We got 2 games going on. This is the one we're covering. O'Brien finds an open look, foul, and shot is no good. 21-17, 11:40 and counting remaining. And Chantilly looking to take a commanding lead. First shot up, first shot good. 22-17. Ryan Gardner, both coaches talking to their point guards on the side. Tom Watson, head coach for Chantilly. Ryan Gardner, head coach for Stars Elite. And the second shot is up, second shot is good. We encourage everyone to share Philly Face-Off Live. That is the site you are streaming from right now. Share it all college recruiters, family, and friends. It's $20 for a weekend pass here, but it's $0 for you to watch from the live stream. That ball is out of play to my left. A couple fans catch it. This is not baseball, though. You have to return the ball. Ashley Martin is going to inbound. This is on Chantilly's far side. That's McNaughton as she calls out the play. A little crossover between the legs, very nice. Get some separation between her and Moxley. George, the near side, now moving to her left. Over to the corner, McNaughton, does she want it? No, passing to O'Brien in the inside. O'Brien's been covered in this game. McNaughton drawing, pump fake. Over to the left, over to the deep left. Martin, that's McNaughton. Oh, this one is stolen, and it's going to be transition up and drawing a foul. Kayla Braxton Young with the interception on the play, as it was hot potato between Melanie George, McNaughton, and Ashley Martin. Kayla Braxton Young to the line, 9:45 in regulation. First shot up, first shot good, 23-18. Both shots good, 23-19. Braxton Young taking advantage of the foul. Pass across, still behind half court, and a pump fake draws off Braxton Young. McNaughton over the middle. George is open, but the pass is deflected. She would have had an open look, and now foul called on the floor. Melanie George would have had a clean look at a 3, but Kayla Braxton Young breaking it up there. Those are the things that don't go into the stat book, but to be able to interrupt the momentum of a team is always important. Oh, deep shot to the right, drawing the pump fake, and that's a double dribble call, and Whitney Garnett knew it. She had an open shot, drew the pump fake, and just a double dribble in the process. So this ball is going to go back to the Stars Elite, who are going to try to make Chantilly pay for the turnover. 8:30 remaining, clock running. And Vishana Clark again trying to put up her own rebound. Whistle blown, that's going to be a shooting foul, and it is going to be going to the line. Vishana Clark, foul called. That's on Ashley Martin of Chantilly. Vishana Clark looking to make this a 1-possession game for Stars Elite. First shot, it's short off the front of the rim. Looking to make this a 23-20 game. Our clock now at 8 minutes. Shot up, shot is good. And now inbounded. Now the clock is running. And double team. Oh, Whitney Garnett tried to bounce it off of the two defenders and actually gave it right away. But Chantilly gets the ball right back, and now George, 2-on-1, draws the foul. Shooting foul, she will go to the line. It was a smart play by Garnett's end to try and bounce it off of the leg of the two red jerseys covering her. It just went right to them. Her team picking her up though. And now George at the line. First shot is good. 24-20. As we are halfway through the second period of regulation. And Chantilly would love to make this a two-possession game as a safety net. And Bayshana Clark, I don't know if she slipped, I don't know if she got elbowed by O'Brien. Regardless, no call, no violation there. Perhaps just a little bit too eager, maybe the floor a little slippery. Can't blame her for her eagerness to help her team out. This shot for three. Kayla Braxton Young with the three-pointer. 25-23 game, big shot. Now trying to keep the momentum of Stars Elite as they are attacking right now. That shot is up, that shot is airballed. Deflection, Melanie George, this is for three, that is good. And a great response by Chantilly. Melanie George putting up a three-pointer as the Stars Elite had the momentum going, aggressive attack on defense. And we have a timeout here, 28-23 in favor of Chantilly. And this is the Philly face-off here on Big Star Sports, presented by Big Star Sports. Philly with a 5-point lead, under 7 minutes to go. And Stars Elite looking to prevent them from pushing this ball. Chantilly really in no need to rush, but here's an open look and sails over the basket. Allie Johnson. In this case, we have to blow the whistle. Don't want that interfering with the outcome of this game. Stars Elite have an opportunity to tie. They have an opportunity to take the lead as well. Haven't had the lead since the first half. That shot's for three and just misses. Bayshana Clark, as well as Allie Johnson going for the rebound. It's off of Johnson. Under 6 minutes remaining in regulation. And had to get that ball out, getting very close to this 5-second violation. Shot is up. Clark right there. Oh, right in and out. At the last second, the ball's like, nah, I'm not going in. Chantilly looking to get their 2-possession lead back. Oh, that was a block. No call on the play. It was Ashley Martin versus the world. Bayshana Clark was in there, got a clean look at the ball, as Martin did fall to the ground on that one, but the officials are saying all ball. And it is out. It was out of play on Clark. Getting it right back, Chantilly, and Megan O'Brien puts it right back up and in there. Looking for a quick transition. Elite has been flirting with the comeback. And Bayshana Clark up and draws the foul. 30-26, 5:18 remaining. Stop clock. Been controlling the boards today for the Stars Elite. First shot is good. Substitutions. Kazia Ross coming in. Kayla Burnett stepping out. Good. Bayshana Clark takes advantage, 28. And clock now running again, 5:17. Everyone over O'Brien. George crossing over. They're trying to get this ball past half court, and they do. Great moves by McNaughton and O'Brien. Back to O'Brien. Why not? Up. No good. Stars Elite, they have a chance. Fast break here. Shot is up. Shot is no good, but a foul on the play. And this will be 2 shots. We do sincerely apologize. Our rosters does not have number 21 for Stars Elite, but she has the chance now to draw the Stars Elite closer to tying and possibly taking the lead. Momentum has definitely swung in favor of Stars Elite with a few key 3-pointers, foul trips, as well as a lack of execution by Chantilly late in this one. Moxley Jackson on the floor for Stars Elite. O'Brien over to Melanie George. George has some help, and now 3-on-1. A quick steal goes right back to McNaughton. Chance for a fast break to take the lead, but Chantilly responds. Both teams have been very aggressive in their defensive coverage. In this one, O'Brien has a clean look, no good, and a fight for the ball, jump ball, and it's going to be in favor of Chantilly. Ashley Martin as well as Kazia Ross tangled up, and now that ball, for a moment thought it went in the other court. No, it's fine. Deflection tip right there by Ross, slowing down the play a little bit. George getting double teamed, drawing a lot of attention. McNaughton, that's to the corner. That's a 2-pointer. Shot is up, shot is off. And now Stars Elite again guarding Martin as she was going to go for the steal and go for the layup. 4:01, clock frozen. First shot is good. Ashley Martin makes it a 2-point game, an opportunity to make a 3-point game. And coming in now is Kendra McPeak. She enters the game for Bayshana Clark. Both play center. And that one is off to the left. No good, but rebounded in a jump ball. And perhaps intentional on the end of Kazia Ross, as the jump ball was in favor of Stars Elite. Again, an opportunity to take the lead, as a 3-pointer would give them the lead. 2 would tie it. 3:45 remaining. Chantilly aggressive on the defense right now, and a reach-in foul. And they're going to call that a jump ball. It looked like there was a reach in there by Brenna Haley. coach Ryan Garner of Stars Elite frustrated with the call, as you could see him mimicking the signal for a foul. Does not get it. McNaughton to O'Brien. Been saying that a lot in this game. Both of them have been playing the entire game so far. Melanie George has also started and played a majority of the minutes as well. Drawing a lot of attention in this one. Said very aggressive coverage. Now McNaughton for three. Ooh, just a little bit off, but putting it right back up is Brenna Haley. And as kids in the schoolyard would say, that's an assist. When you miss a shot, someone gets the rebound, puts it right back up. But in the eyes of basketball, stat sheet, that is not. 33-29 with 2:50 to go in regulation. Will this one go into an extra period? We will find out. And slip, ball loose. Where is this one going? 2:46 remaining in regulation. Clock stops. And the ball is going to stay down here. It's going to stay with Stars Elite out of PA, Chantilly Elite Showcase out of VA. Teams coming from all over here to Berlin, New Jersey. No passport necessary. Ball's back in. Attacking Chantilly. They don't want to see this lead slip. Shot for three. Shot is air ball, no good, out of play. Oh, it's still alive as Kayla Burnett tried to save it, but it went right back into the hands of Chantilly. That was Melanie George with the steal. McNaughton and O'Brien. Chantilly has no reason to rush as we're approaching 2:15. Coach Ryan Garner saying, get in front of her. George had some looks for a pass, but her layup is no good. Oh, taking a tumble right there. Kayla Braxton Young trying to get the ball out to Burnett. And a steal right there, Brenna Haley. It's going to go back to McNaughton to George. Everyone's saying, get in front of her. McNaughton, no travel call there on George. Looked like she might have stepped. And now whistle. Let's see what's for. Chantilly bench is applauding that. And officials talking to head coach Ryan Gardner. And possibly a reach-in foul. Didn't see a number signal go up. Regardless, with 1:47 at the clock stopped, the ball's going to stay with Chantilly Elite. And inbounding is going to be Megan O'Brien, the center, who has dominated for Chantilly on their end of the floor. And Ashley Martin was double teamed. That ball went out of play and is going to stay on this end. No, we're going to transition to the other end of the court. And I say Ashley Martin touched it last. Kazia Ross was on the coverage, as well as Braxton Young. Kayla Braxton Young, a two-part last name. Shot for three, looking to cut the lead to one, is no good. Brenna Haley on the coverage for the rebound. A forward who's tall enough to play center, essentially two centers out there for Chantilly. Stars Elite trying to push with 1:12 left. Ooh, that one is good. A big layup there by Maisha Jackson makes it 33-31 with 1:08 remaining. And timeout called on the floor. We said there's two 16-minute regulation running clocks, and should this go to overtime, there is a sudden death period, and the first team to score 2 or more points wins. We'll see if we get to that point, as the Stars Elite have been flirting with a comeback, have not had the lead since the first half, about midway through the first half. And the possession is in favor of Stars Elite should there be a jump ball. And later this year, we're going to have the She Hoops Showcase. It's going to be September 8th. It is a invitational showcase with girls teams from 6th to 8th grade. It's going to be at the Life Center Academy here in Jersey. As currently you're still watching the timeout concluding. Chantilly looking for an opportunity once again to make this a two-possession game. A three-pointer makes it a true two-possession game, and a baseball pass to center court to McNaughton as she got covered. And we might be slowly approaching Haka blank, fill in any of the names of the Chantilly Elite players. The Chantilly Elite Showcase. Not just the Elite, it's this Elite Showcase. Melanie George up on Showcase. She takes a tumble as she had two players on her. As right now it just appears to be playing keep away as we are under a minute, 50 seconds, and counting. Waiting for somebody to make a move on the Elite Star side. This is just keep away right now. It's hot potato, it's keep away. 30 seconds, burning a lot of clock here. And they still have it. And even an open look there for Haley. She doesn't want it. They just want to run this clock out. And finally a foul. That had to be about a good solid 30 to 40 seconds that Chantilly held onto that ball. 21.7 seconds remaining. And they still possess it. It is not a bonus. They do not go to the line. Brianne Moxley is going to enter the game now. As you wonder if the Stars Elite are going to try to go for speed at this point, but they need a turnover desperately. Chantilly still holds on to this ball, 17 seconds and moving, 15 seconds. Still no indication of any foul or turnover. We're approaching 10 seconds, and now a foul on the floor. 9 seconds on the dot remaining in regulation, and the call is going to be in favor of Chantilly, as that is a foul, but still not in the bonus, so no trip to the line. With the way they've been passing the ball around, they don't need to go to the line. 9 seconds, inbound. McNaughton fouled immediately, 7.2 seconds. So they respond with the foul, but still lose just under 2 seconds. 33-31. Chantilly trying to close the game out. They might right here, another foul. 4 and 3 ticks up a second remaining. And now a timeout going to be called, as head coach Tom Watson for Chantilly and head coach Ryan Garner for Stars Elite trying to draw up some sort of play, some sort of plan for these final 4.3 seconds. The possession started at about 50 seconds remaining in regulation for Chantilly, and they've been playing hot potatoes since. And Stars Elite are going to have to hope for essentially a lot. A turnover, a clean look at a 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead, or even draw a foul and hope you get an and one, as we have more teams arriving. This is our first of 4 games here on the Philly Face-Off Live web stream presented by BixtarSports. Joey Glenn here, as I have a quadruple header to do, but I'm not complaining. I'm happy to be here because, well, for one reason, it is raining outside. It is very dark, as the Mid-Atlantic has had a gloomy week, but it's nice and bright inside, and it's nice and dry as well. 4.3 seconds, final ticks of this game. Here's a steal, going for the tie. No, going for the lead, and oh, that went over the backboard. Kazia Ross had enough time to possibly get a closer shot. 9 ticks of a second here. You need 4 ticks of a second to release the ball from your hands. That ball is going out of play. The clock moved to 0.2 of a second. If the ball, no one touched it, the clock should stay at 0.9 of a second. No one touched it. And finally, the officials are now confirming that nobody touched the ball. The ball was right in front of our table here, as myself, my producer, are trying to confirm. And now they're going to the scores table right now to adjust it. Oh, they almost gave him 9 full seconds. That was a little too generous, but we have a chance for some buzzer beater magic here. And this is our first game. This is our first game of 4. Stars Elite, they just need 2 to tie. They could go for the win as well. 9/10 of a second. This ball has to go out essentially immediately. Left side, shot off for 3. That shot is short, off the glass. Almost had the rim. But this first game comes down to the final shot, 33-31 in favor of Chantilly Elite Showcase out of Virginia. And as we're going to get the opportunity to chat with one of our star players from this game on the red carpet, as we're getting set up right now, 33-31, the final score in this one, as both teams have finished there congratulating of each other for a strong performance, as we will get a player from Chantilly, Virginia, to come chat with us. Okay. And we're going to have that in just a moment. Okay. The red team? Yeah. Oh, let me see. All right, never mind. Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, Sam. Hey, I'm with the live stream. Can I get a chance to talk with you for like 2 seconds? Just 2 quick questions. No.
I'll see it. I'm one person. I got it.
Joey, all right. Okay. I'm joined here by Sam McNaughton of the Chantilly Elite Showcase. Final score 33-31. What was going through your mind in those final possessions there?
Just like don't take any bad shots, and if we're up, just keep the ball in our hands. Just take care of the ball.
Kind of crazy moment as that last pass did not get touched by anyone. I saw you going after it, and then the clock not moving. So to be aggressive in that final possession, what was the ultimate goal to try to prevent a tie or a game-winning shot?
I mean, at the end, just don't foul anyone. They just make them shoot a hard shot, and which they did. And
you and your teammate Megan O'Brien playing every minute of this game. What can you say overall about Megan's performance and how you two work playing every minute?
Yeah, I love playing with Megan. She's tall. She's so good. She's only a freshman, and we just work so well together, our pick and rolls and everything.
Sam, appreciate your time. Congratulations on today. And we're going to attempt to get someone from Stars Elite in just a moment. We'll be right back with that.
All right. Yeah, no, I don't think he might. I don't know if he wants.
It's hard to flag them both down.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll get one and you get one.
All right.
Where? Max. We're good, right? Yeah, so you just stay. You sit. Okay. I'll get it. Turn it back on. You can just sit down and talk a little bit more. Just about that game. Okay. All right. Tilt down. You sit. Go on. Yep. I'll tell you when you're on. You're not on yet. Ready? On.
Joey Glenn back here with the Philly FACEOFF broadcast presented by BixtarSports, as we just saw the end of a tight game. 33-31, Chantilly Showcase out of Virginia versus the Stars Elite of Pennsylvania, score 33-31. The Stars Elite did not have a lead since first half, but the game came down to the final shot by the Stars Elite. They had the opportunity to tie or take the lead. As a crazy ending, the pass that inbounded by Chantilly did not get touched, went out of play right in front of our table here, and that had the potential to wrap the game up. So Stars Elite did have an opportunity to send the game possibly into overtime. Sam McNaughton, who we just spoke with from Chantilly, along with Megan O'Brien, played every single minute of the game, and you could certainly see it on Sam's face as she was drenched, essentially. That's the best way I can put it. Kayla Braxton Young, as well as Bayshana Clark for Stars Elite, both putting up impressive performances. Bayshana Clark, center, 4 stars elite, several rebounds, a lot of rebounds converted into points, some off of her missed shots, some off of teammates' missed shots. We saw a lot of aggressive defense in this game. We saw a lot of double team, triple coverage, and of course, as the game moved along, we saw a lot of attacking prior to crossing half court. We'll possibly see more of that today. We have 3 more matchups still to come along with about 8 minutes now in this intermission. So we will be right back, and we'll have the start of our next game just a few moments. 12:40, pardon me. That clock's lying to me. Joey Glenn will be right back with more on the Philly Showcase, presented by BixtarSports. Philly Face-Off.
I thought you had the schedule. We've done every other game.
Okay, cool. So I got to pay. Yeah, at the end they're showing enough